Hey everyone, a very happy new year to you guys. I am happy that 2016 is over and I am very happy that 2017 is here. I hope that your 2016 was amazing and pray that your 2017 will be more amazing. 2016 gave me a lot of ups and downs, and the two major ups, because I'm just going to focus on the positive sides of my life, were the first one was the birth of my child, Emmanuel. I already showed him on one of my previous videos, and the second one was starting this channel. This channel has given me a lot of friends and a lot of viewers, and I really appreciate you guys viewing my videos and appreciating it so much. It gives me more zeal to make to create new ideas and show you guys different ways to use the materials that you already have and stretch the materials out that you already have. Today, this new year will bring a lot of exciting DIYs and a lot of exciting events that I have already planned. So keep a lookout for that. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You will not be disappointed. Now for today's first tutorial of the year 2017, I have an amazing wall art for you guys. So all the materials will be in the description as usual, and let's jump right into the tutorial and have some crafty fun. To begin with the tutorial, the first step that I did was, on this wooden panel, I placed this pattern paper with clouds on it and then cut the edging in the shape of the cloud to give it a nice edge. Next, I cut these hills or mountains from some pattern paper and burlap, and then ran it through my Xyron Creative Station to have the adhesive all over properly and not missing the nooks and corners of those cutouts. Next, I'm going to open the flap and place this in the center. See how easy it is. The Xyron Creative Station really makes my work easy. I don't have to worry about the glue coming out of the sides or anything. It just sticks perfectly, so it makes everybody's life easier. So I'm going to go ahead and place all my backgrounds and then come back. I went ahead and stuck down all the hills and mountains, and I'm telling you, the Xyron Creative Station, I was using it for the first time and it just works amazing. Now with the next step, I'm going to place this aside and make the flower. I have already pre-cut this flower shape from the pattern paper. I have used a pink pattern paper with black dots in it. You can use any color that you like. I've cut out a smaller flower from the burlap to place on top of this. A 1.5-inch circle I punched out from my punch, and a smaller circle from burlap. So I'm going to go ahead and stick all this and come back. I've gone ahead and stuck the flower down with all its part. Now I'm going to do some design or doodling on the center with acrylic paints. And burlap do work with acrylic paints, so that's one of the great things. It works with acrylic paints. I was a little worried about it, but it does work and it works really good. I'm just going to take some black paint and doodle on top of burlap. You can do whatever design you feel like, or you can just leave it without doing any design, but I think adding a little bit of details gives the flower this focus point, and it looks pretty. This is how the center looks like now. So I'm going to put this aside to let it dry. While the flower is drying, we're going to take a dowel and make the stem out of it. So I've cut down the dowel according to the size of my painting, And I'm going to take this green tape. It's a green floral tape used in flower making. I'm just going to use it for this painting purposes. I'm going to take some adhesive tape runner and apply it to the edge, just a little bit, probably an inch. I'll apply the glue. Then I'll take one corner of the dowel and place it, and then start rotating in a diagonal motion and cover the whole dowel. Make sure that you're stretching the tape so that it sticks properly to the dowel and there's no loops in between. Take a pair of scissors and then cut a little bit of tape. And then apply the adhesive tape, apply the adhesive at the end or at the other end, and then just secure it properly. Make sure that you secure it properly so it does not come off. So this is the stem of the flower. The next step is we are going to make the leaves. I took a pattern paper and with my pinking shears I cut the edge to give it a beautiful look, and then to make it three-dimensional I took a piece of foam and I'm going to stick it on the back of the leaf. I cut the foam out a little smaller than the actual size of the leaf. So just take your tape runner and then apply it on the back of the leaf. And stick the foam onto the leaf. So this is how it looks like on the back and the front. After making the flower and the leaves, I'm going to pass it through my Xyron to add adhesive to the flower, and as I mentioned earlier, it made my job really easy. But if you do not have the Xyron Creative Station, do not worry about it. You can always go ahead and use the adhesive tape runner and it will work absolutely fine for you. So I'm just going to crank this through my Xyron Creative Station, and then I'm also going to pass the leaf and then cut it off with the blade right here. So both of my stickers are ready now. So after making the sticker of the flower, I had also created 2 more flowers and I've already placed them on my painting. So I'm going to open this flower and then place it onto my painting. And as I mentioned earlier, you really do not need the Xyron Creative Station. You can always apply everything onto the painting with your adhesive tape runner or glue. So here's my flower, really sticky, and then I'm just going to place it right here. Just press it down firmly and my flower is stuck. After placing down the flower, I went ahead and added some details on the burlap heels and just painted some green swirls all around it, just like the center of the flower. I also went ahead and added my stems for the 2 flowers and some leaves onto the onto the panel as well. So now I'm going to show you the last stem that is left. I'm going to show you how I placed it, and then I'll show you how I arranged my leaves. So for the stem, I just took some super glue and I'm just going to apply some onto one side of the stem. Make sure that the edges are properly covered in the super glue, and just placing the super glue all over the one side of the stem. So here I have applied super glue on one side of the stem, and now I'm just going to adjust it and place it onto my painting. So here I have placed it onto my painting. Just going to adjust it before the super glue dries. So just make sure that you do not place it and then after it dries you realize, oh, you placed it at the wrong place. So make sure whatever you want, however you want to place, you can just make the adjustment in the first few minutes after placing it down before the super glue starts drying. The next step is I've also went ahead and ran my leaves through the Xyron machine, and I've already removed the transparent film from on top of it. Just going to take the leaf and stick one here, and I have one more leaf. I'm going to place it I'll place it up here. So once the stems dry out, our painting is complete, and this is what the painting will look like. We have completed our tutorial, the first tutorial of the year 2017, and this is how the wall heart looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please give me a thumbs up. Also share with your friends and family. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more fun and crafty DIY ideas and exciting events that I mentioned earlier. Also comment below for any questions, any concerns, or how you just like this project and how you enjoyed your New Year's Eve. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed year and day. Thank you.